A new school year brings returns of many emotions, excitement, happiness, and of course, a little stress. Those busy mornings are filled with wrangling kids out of bed, brushing teeth, packing lunches, and making the bus on time. Will join us now to share tips on how to conquer back-to-school mornings is Mama 4, self-taught cook and cookbook author, Siri Daly. Good morning, Siri. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for having me.
Good. Are you well? Are you well? I mean, you got 4 kids that you have to wrangle to get out the door. I mean, what are some of your tips for those moms out there to get the kids going so early in the morning?
It's definitely a chaotic time. You know, my biggest advice is to plan. I'm a big planner, so plan as much ahead as you can, whether that's outfits the night before, weekly schedules on a calendar for yourself and for your kids to see, and then lunch boxes, of course, kind of plan those out ahead of time. It'll definitely make your mornings a lot more calm.
All right, you just mentioned something right there, lunches. Now, what are some of the tips to keep the lunches exciting, of course, and fresh, and letting the kids be excited about lunch?
Yes, I love to get my kids involved. So I ask them for ideas because if they give you ideas, they're much more likely to eat what they, open their lunch boxes to. And then variety is key. So I partnered with Juicy Juice because my kids love all of the different flavors and varieties. And I love that they're 100% juice, no artificial sweeteners, no added sugar. It's a great way to just make your lunches exciting and flavorful.
So, all right, you just said something important right there, and that is, of course, lunch boxes, having the different, of course, fun things in there. What are some of your really quick ideas and recipes for parents to try at home for the lunches?
Yeah, I have 3 simple ones right here. These are cheddar and salami kebabs, fun way to eat, cheese and crackers, essentially. I have my PB&J sushi roll-ups, I call them, just because they look like little sushi rolls. And then my personal favorite, pigs in a blanket. Can't go wrong with those. Always a hit in the Daly house.
Love, and you know what? And parents can eat them too once in a while, I'll just say. All right, I got to ask you, how do you keep things running smoothly while trying to get the kids out the door?
It's always a battle, and with that I say pick your battles because I have 4 kids ranging from age 2 to 13. My 2-year-old the other day insisted on leftover spaghetti and meatballs for breakfast. I was like, fine. And my 13-year-old wanted to wear something like a sweatshirt when it was 90 degrees out, and I just said, fine, you do you. Sometimes you just really have to go with the flow to get them at the bus in time with smiles on their faces.
I like that. Just go. Go. You do you. Go. You go do it. That's great. All right, we got to talk about this because this is really cool. You mentioned it, that Juicy Juices and you guys have teamed up for the Seriously Real Back-to-School Sweepstakes. What's that all about?
Yes, they are giving away weekly prizes. You can win money towards back-to-school supplies, grocery items for your lunch boxes. I came up with a month's worth of recipe ideas as well, so you can download that and print that out for, daily inspiration. So it's really exciting.
So, very cool. Where can people find more information, Siri?
You can find more information at juicyjuice.com/back-to-school.
So perfect. Siri, thank you for joining us. Now it's time for you to go relax while the kids are off to school before of course, the storm starts when they get back home.
Right. Thanks for having me.
All right.